That's what we're going for today. Spinach artichoke pizza with salami. Interesting. I didn't choose it, the family chose it, so here we are. Not sure what artichokes taste like on pizza, but we'll go from here, see what it does. Let's see what we got in the bag. Dough, 3 things of dough. Get them lined up over here. 4 things of dough. We got some cream sauce, some more cream sauce, little bits of salami, mozzarella cheese, some spinach, okay, couple of tomatoes. What is this? The artichokes, some flour, probably for processing the dough. Mozzarella cheese fell over. What is this? Fry seasoning. This actually is pretty good on French fries. I've had some left over before from some HelloFresh meals, and it's actually pretty good. So that's what's in there. That's what they say is in there. I don't think I'm missing anything. And here comes the fun. I do have some pepperonis I had left over from the last time we made pizza. I may throw some of these on there, maybe instead of the artichokes. I don't know, we'll see. Some dry produce, working on that. Flour there. What do I got to preheat to? Preheat to 475. Okay, bake. All right, we get that rolling. Looks like they want us to prep the dough already, like right out of the rip. Okay. This is going to be my dough working area. I already know it's clean because I clean my kitchen constantly. So this is one of the most used utensils in a HelloFresh kit. It's a pair of scissors. That's all I do is cut open little baggies of things. I don't think we'll just go with that. That's about right. I'll just add more if I need it. Again, our most used utensil in a HelloFresh kit is a pair of scissors. Let's see if we can get this dough out of here. There we go. Alright, got one out. Let's just start with one. That's the way I've always done dough balls, is like that. You just roll it into it itself. You know what I mean? Like that. I don't like the way that rolled up, but here we are. One more. Probably gonna make 4 different type of pizzas. No matter what they say, I guarantee they're not gonna want artichoke on their pizza. But I'll put it on one of them. Never know, it may taste good, we'll see. What do y'all think? Y'all like artichokes on your pizza? I've never had it. Alright, so let them sit here. So let's sprinkle some flour on it. Well, I got a whole bunch of flour right here. Alright, so we got the dough balls covered up. Waiting, said I gotta wait 20 minutes. So let's get Alexa going. Alexa, timer, 20 minutes.
20-minute timer started.
Now let's get the spinach. I washed up the tomatoes. Let's get the spinach washed up. We'll get rid of that bag of spinach and we'll clean up this one. We'll put about that much in there. Alright, like I said, I'm going to have to modify kind of how I make this sauce, because I guarantee they're not all going to want artichokes on all 3 pizzas, because that's what the sauce is artichoke sauce. But I can do the sauce without the artichokes on some of them. Do one pizza with the artichoke sauce is what I was thinking. We gotta chop the spinach up still, so we gotta work on that. Let's get the tomatoes chopped up. This is how I do tomatoes, so take the ends off. And then I slice them like this. Kind of thinnish. Probably should make them bigger for the pizza, but... And this is not a cutting class, guys. So if y'all are going to judge me on how I cut my vegetables, you can just leave. Because I cut the vegetables the way I want. If I cut my finger off, I cut my finger off. I've almost done that a few times. But here I am. But this is how I do it. I'm not saying anybody needs to do it this way. I'm not saying this is the proper way to do it. But this is what I do. So I've been doing it for years. So you just got to pay attention to where your fingers are, everybody. Sometimes I get distracted and take a chunk of a finger out. That'll be all right. I got 9 other ones. I said roughly chop the spinach, but I got to get all the stems off first here. Again, y'all probably have your own way of doing this, but this is how I do it. Just like in any other thing I do it the way I like to do it. If you don't like it, is it the right way? Tell Gordon Ramsay to call me. You can get on to me about it. But again, if you want to chop your fingers off, chop vegetables like I do. I opened up the other package of these artichoke hearts, and it said to roughly chop them up too. So if I know my family, it's chop them into where you can't tell it's anything. Alright, so to put some salt and pepper on the artichoke hearts, so we're going to do that. These little salt shakers are great. I got them on Amazon. The salt and pepper shakers are it's like a grinder. They're very good. It comes with a little holder. Put stuff in. Alright. So let's figure out how I'm going to make this sauce. So we'll do... Again, I got to try to not put all of the artichokes into one. I don't know how this may not be able to work out the way we want. Now, let me get the most used utensil in a HelloFresh cook is a pair of scissors. And these are horrible scissors. I usually put them in these things to get things ready. Let's do that. Prep your stuff, people. Get ready. I'm not prepping because I'm recording, so it's throwing me off my little vibe here because I've never done this before. But use your HelloFresh most used utensil and cut open all your stuff. All of this. Open it up. The pepperonis I was going to use the salami. We'll open up one of these. What does that smell like? Ooh, it actually smells pretty good. Put them all back in there. Got a little too excited. Alright. We'll add the spinach. Let that cook. Got to get my spoons from the 1970s. Anybody who wants to use your new spoons from the Dollar General, good luck. These are the best. Every time I go to thrift stores or whatever, this is what I'm looking for all the time. These ones that are the hard plastic, that when you get them hot, they don't melt, they don't bend, you know, they're solid. The spinach, going to put a little bit of pepper on that because I want to. The salt. Artichokes are next. Alright, put in our artichokes. Okay. Fry seasoning has to go in there. There we go. Don't you spill. What happens when you get in a hurry? Cream-based sauce. We're going to use one. It's smelling pretty good. How you doing there, dough? Turn this off. Once dough is rest for 20 minutes, line a baking sheet, parchment paper. Carefully press and stretch dough in a rough oval shape. You'll have to dough ovals per sheet. Rolling pin, I don't have one. Alexa, shut up. Cover the dough with a clean kitchen towel and let it rest for another 15 minutes. Gee whiz. Okay. Takes a minute to stretch all this out. Kind of a pain in the butt, honestly. Kind of thin in the middle there on that one. Stretched out all the dough as best I can here. It's doing good. Next, you just got to make the pizzas. All right, sauces are sauce. So I got 3 with the artichoke and spinach, and 1 with just the base sauce with salt and pepper and some fry seasoning. So it says we got to brush the sides of the edge with olive oil, so we'll do that. Now the toppings, we got to make some decisions. So all right, we got them all made up. I hope that is satisfactory for everybody. Watch out, Paisley, back up. 1, 2. Put the big one on the bottom for right now. Alexa, timer, 20 minutes. This one up here on the stove. Look at that. It's not bad. Huh? Get the next one out. Let's see how we're doing here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. Put that right there. Just want to show you all the final results. So this is what we were looking for. So this is what it's supposed to look like. Pretty close. I added pepperonis to this one. This is the basic sauce with pepperoni. This one is the way it's supposed to be made, with the spinach artichoke, with the salami and cheese. This one is the spinach artichoke with pepperoni. This one is spinach artichoke, pepperoni, and salami. And thank y'all for watching. We'll try and do another HelloFresh meal for you guys to kind of check out. We like cooking them here as a family. It makes dinner easy, and I'm not very creative when it comes to cooking. I love cooking, but I'm just not very creative, I guess. You know, you get the regular baked chicken and chicken spaghetti and stuff like that. So not that those things aren't good, because I'd make a mean chicken spaghetti and a pot roast that you'd die for, but can't have that all the time. So anyway, we'll see you next time.